Hey guys, it's Shocky. I felt like my throat sounded really weird there. We have XP tips for Chapter 6, Season 3. So, what do you want to do to level up? I highly recommend Cash Tycoon 1 or 2. Cash Tycoon 1 or 2, made by different people, kind of confused. But yeah, Cash Tycoon maps are really good. I assume a lot of Tycoon maps are good for XP. I enjoy it because I actually enjoy grinding out the Tycoon maps. I think they're really fun and nice to do with a bunch of your friends. Just chill, casually doing it. Talk about whatever you want while you're grinding out the Tycoons. And they make really good XP. So every few matches, me and Mel, what we would do, this was a strat, okay? We would play zero build. Okay, and while you're playing zero build, what you're going to want to do, obviously, do your weekly challenges, your story quests, and you want to grind out for milestones, and you also want to win. Why do you want to win? Because you get accolades for winning. So if you, like, say you have full shield, or you took no storm damage, or you thanked the bus driver, or you got rebooted, you get, like, 2,000 XP stacked on top of it. Like, every single one's 2,000 XP if you win the game, and you did those things. You know what I mean? So yeah, milestones, obviously, grind those out. One of the easiest milestones to do is damage to players, or damage to opponents, because NPCs count, the bosses count, so that's why spires are really good. Shooting the spire itself doesn't count, but the NPCs that it spawns are really good. So me and Mel would just land at a location that was close to multiple spires. We'd hit up as many spires as possible, and then we win the game. We got tons of wins. It was crazy. If you feel like you're not doing too well, or you're I don't know, not vibing or whatever, and you want to play something else, OG is really good as well. OG, you have milestones, 5 milestones per game. It's collect 30 items, hit weak spots and name locations, deal damage, eliminate players, headshots, hit 5 headshots. You know what I mean? And you get 10,000 for each of those, and they're unlimited, repeatable. Every match you go into, you'll get new ones if you completed them, and so you could technically make 50,000 XP just from the milestones if you're lucky, right? But sometimes, you know, you'll get some that aren't that good, like thank the bus driver 3 times or something like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But OG does give good XP. There's also new weekly challenges in OG. OG never had weekly challenges. Now they do. So every week, OG has weekly challenges plus the greatest hit challenges. And so yeah, OG's got some stuff cooking, and it's fun to play. Then there's Reload. Reload gives you XP just like any other mode, but the playtime XP is crazy. So like in OG, or if you play regular Battle Royale, you're getting like 5,000, 4,000 XP every something minutes. And it'll say like playtime XP. In Reload, you'll get 20,000, which is amazing. That is 25% of your level. 80,000 XP is what you need to level up. So if you get 20,000 XP, you only have to do that 3 more times. You know what I mean? And so on average, a solid reload match where I win, me and Mel will drop, like, I will, at least me, I do get more of the kills. But, you know, we kind of, what we do in Reload is we did this a few times when I was close to hitting 100. We would find like a bot duo and just kind of like boost off that duo. We would keep killing one, like I would headshot kill them for 900 XP if I have a crown. They get the finish for 650, and then I think it's 650. And then wait, they respawn, kill the teammate. Wait, respawn, you get it. And then if you can get up to 25 kills, you get crazy XP for the accolades. I've always been over this, but if you get 5 kills in a match, 10 kills, 15, 20, 25, you get big chunks of XP for hitting that milestone. So like 15 kills is 2,000 XP. 20 kills is like 5,000, I think. I'm not too sure, but I think it's like 5,000. Or maybe 25 is 5,000, and 20 was like 2,000, and then the 15 was 1,500. I don't really remember. All I know is it's really good, and you want to try and do that. So that's what you try to go for. A lot of kills. If you're dropping 25 a game in Reload, that is kind of difficult sometimes, just from how fast the game goes or whatever, or how sweaty the lobbies are. Reload is really good. And then when you stack that to, like, if you get the Slurp Rush map, you want to break all the Slurp barrels. Break every single Slurp barrel you see. And on average, you can make like a level a game, which is pretty much what me and Mel were doing in Reload. I honestly think if you just play Reload, like on its own, Reload is the best for XP. But you need to be able to pop off and cook and get like some lucky lobbies, you know what I mean? I was fortunate that like most of my lobbies were in sweaty, and we were winning almost every single match of Reload. But yeah, pretty much this is how me and Mel went about the season. Right away, as soon as the season started, I hopped on to creative, did Cash Tycoon, I went up 5 levels because there's weekly challenges in creative now. So like there's Cash Tycoon challenges, like, or if just for playing a tycoon map you got XP, for playing a creative map you got XP, for playing like you know what I mean. There was, if you go into creative you could read the challenges, and so I was getting some bonus stuff, and then it also went towards my daily challenges. So I got like 5 or 7 levels right away just from Cash Tycoon. Then me and Mel played this match that you're actually witnessing right now. This is our first match of the season. It was okay, you know. There's weekly challenges and stuff, so we're getting like a lot of XP. But pretty much we would play Battle Royale, and then every like hour-ish, for like 10 minutes, we'd go back to a tycoon type map and grind that out. Then after like 10-15 minutes, back into Battle Royale, and that way your XP and creative wouldn't, like, it would reset, because if you play too much on a map, it goes down. And me, at least, I feel satisfied, and I feel like I earned it, and I had fun doing it. But like, some people will find creative maps that kind of like are like exploited. You know what I mean? Like they have like exploits or whatever, or like cheap ways to get XP. I feel like when I'm playing a tycoon, it's actually enjoyable and fun, kind of addicting, and I'm like, yeah, that's a valid way to get XP. But yeah. That's pretty much all the tips I could think of. Just remember, when you're playing Battle Royale, go for the spires. Kill as many NPCs as possible. Go after the guards. Get your milestones done. And yeah, Mel, for the first time ever, in only 2 days of playing the season, a little bit on the 3rd day, she, I think, hit level 70 in 3 days of the season. She's never gotten past like 20 after the first 3 days. Like, that's insane. You know what I mean? So XP is not bad, and well, when you're playing with me, you're bound to get a bunch of XP. So yeah, follow my tips, and let me know, and check out my old videos in case there's some tips that I didn't explain in this video, but I might have brought up in an old video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. Bye.